India, good evening. You're watching Times Now. This is the Blueprint Explosive Exclusive. I am Pranesh. With me is my colleague Meghna Deka.
Thank you so much, Pranesh. Thank you for watching us. Well, in fact, let's remind you how to pay a tribute to some of the ideals which have been espoused by Mahatma Gandhi. The Gandhi Peace Prize this year has been awarded to the Gita Press. This publication for the last 100 years has published over 1800 books which imparts Hindu scriptures and ideals.
Prime Minister Modi, who led the jury panel, said that they've done commendable work to further social and cultural transformations. Meanwhile, a government press release congratulated the Gita Press for its unparalleled contribution to collective upliftment of humanity, which personifies Gandhian living in true sense.
But this award has seemingly irked the Congress party. Jairam Ramesh has slammed the centre, calling the decision a travesty. He's likened it to awarding the Hindutva ideologues Savarkar and Mahatma Gandhi's killer Nathuram Godse. He also claimed that the press had stormy relations with the Mahatma on political religious agenda as well.
Now, sample the reactions, then we quickly open this up to the guests joining us.
देखिए, अलग अलग लोग अपने अपने काम के लिए अपने अपने उपयोगिता सिद्ध करने के लिए अलग अलग तरह का बयान देते हैं। तो गीता प्रेस किसी भी राजनीतिक बयान का न तो खंडन करती है, न तो मंडन करती है, न उस पर किसी प्रकार की टिप्पणी देती है। तो इसलिए इस पर मैं कोई टिप्पणी नहीं दे सकता हूं। देखिए, 1800 तरह की पुस्तकों में हम गिनती कैसे करा सकते हैं, लेकिन आप मान के चलें कि गीता, रामचरितमानस, पुराण भी है, महाभारत भी है। हर तरह की पुस्तकों का प्रकाशन हमारे यहाँ होता है जिससे चरित्र निर्माण हो सके।
In fact, Times Now visits Gita Press in Gorakhpur as well as its shops across India to understand what that brand stands for. Watch this.
गांधी जी और गीता प्रेस का रिश्ता अजर और अमर है। गांधी जी का गीता प्रेस से जो जुड़ाव रहा, उसके किस्से गीता प्रेस में दस्तावेज के रूप में दर्ज हैं। आज एक शताब्दी बीत जाने के बाद गांधी जी और गीता प्रेस के रिश्ते तरोताजा हो गए हैं। कल्याण धार्मिक पुस्तिका, जिसका हर माह गीता प्रेस की ओर से प्रकाशन होता है, उसके पहले संपादक रहे हनुमान प्रसाद पोद्दार। उनके अनुरोध पर गांधी जी ने इसके लिए पहले अंक में एक लेख लिखा था। तब से जो रिश्ता चला आ रहा है, आज तक बरकरार है। देखिए, उसकी तस्दीक करती गांधी जी की ये चिट्ठी। गीता प्रवेश ने ये चिट्ठी लिखी थी और उसे आज भी गीता प्रेस ने फ्रेम कराकर रखा हुआ है। उपाध्याय जी हमारे साथ हैं, बेहतर बता पाएंगे, सालों से जुड़े हुए हैं। आपको भी कई वर्ष हो गए यहाँ से जुड़े हुए?
हाँ, गीता प्रेस में से जुड़े हुए लगभग 20 वर्ष हो गए।
20 साल हो गए। तो आप तो शुरू से देखते आ रहे होंगे इस गांधी जी के लेख को।
गांधी जी का जुड़ाव कल्याण के माध्यम से गीता प्रेस से काफी पहले से रहा है। हाँ। और प्रायः उनके रहने तक कल्याण के अंकों में गांधी जी के लेख कई बार छपते रहे।
अच्छा।
और गांधी जी के अनुरोध पर ही यह निर्णय लिया गया कि कल्याण मासिक पत्रिका में कोई विज्ञापन नहीं छापा जाएगा या किसी भी लेख की और किसी भी विचार की समालोचना नहीं छापी जाएगी। और उस परंपरा का निर्वहन हम लोग आज 100 साल हो गए और करने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं।
The BJP has lashed out at the Congress for appeasement, blinding it to an institution which has worked for Sanatan. Remember, in 1992, it was under the Congress government that the founding editor of the magazine Kalyan, that is published by Gita Press, was awarded. A stamp was released in his honor.
In fact, we are going to show you the visuals of the stamp as well, which was commemorated during the Congress regime. Who was that man? That was the man who was the founder, publisher of the Gita Press's own mouthpiece, the Kalyan. In fact, you'll see the duplicity there on your screens, which is why the BJP now lashes out at the Congress. What about this honor that you had earlier paid? Now you have selectively outraged over the honor to Gita Press.
So all I need to say is that Mr. Jairam Ramesh is not well versed with the history of India and especially the history of independence struggle. Post-independence, organizations like PFI oppose that. I do not know which side the Congress is standing. And also in addition to that, I must say that Congress is not in favor of Gita and talk about Gita Press because Subhash Chandra Bose used to carry Gita in his pocket.
गीता प्रेस भारत की संस्कृति से जुड़ी है, हमारे इतिहास के साथ जुड़ी है, हिंदू मान्यताओं के साथ भी जुड़ी है और जैसे आपने कहा कि एफोर्डेबल लिटरेचर का निर्माण करती है, घर घर में वो पहुंची हुई है। और इसके ऊपर आरोप कौन लोग लगा रहे हैं, मैं अभी तर्क की बात कर रहे थे, जो कह रहे हैं कि मुस्लिम लीग सेकुलर थी। मुस्लिम लीग ने ही टू नेशन थियरी दी इस देश को, मुस्लिम लीग ने ही बंटवारा करवाया। प्रोग्रेसिव राइटर्स फ्रंट बना था जिसके सदस्यों में प्रमुखता कुछ लोग साहिल लुधियानवी थे, जानिसार अख्तर थे, कैफी आजमी थे, शबाना जी के पिताजी, उन्होंने विरोध किया था।
Let's open this up. Deshratan Nigam, lawyer, political analyst, George Kurian, also political analyst, and Lalmani Tiwari, manager of Gita Press, will be joining us any moment, Meghna. Mr. Kurian, what is the problem with this honor that Gita Press has got?
Well, Pranesh, a very good evening to your viewers and to my co-panelists here and to you. Let me just make it clear to the audience that Gandhi Peace Prize is awarded in the contribution towards social, economic and political transformation through non-violence and other Gandhian methods. It was launched in 125th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, and it is open for all persons regardless of nationality, race and creed and gender. Coming to the point here I want to make is, as compared to past recipients, none know the work of Gita Press. Having read a scroll myself, the editorial from the past, it doesn't seem that they have done enough work or in peace and don't really deserve such a big international peace prize for some district level work, is what I want to say. I also believe that I think the Saffron Brigade just wants to use the name Gita to create a controversy that opposition is anti-Hindu.
But it's very interesting that you are saying that it's just small district level kind of a press that you have called it. It's actually huge, and it publishes in 93 languages. But Deshratan Nigam, let's not forget, it may be dismissed as a nothing today, but Mahatma Gandhi himself wrote for the Kalyan in its first ever edition. There are several others who were associated with the Kalyan as well, which is the mouthpiece of the Gita Press. But today, they would very conveniently say that they are against the ideals and it was against Mahatma. How?
Meghna and Pranesh, let me make it very clear that I have grown up reading Gita Press books, and it was very near my house in my hometown, Kanpur. And I know the kind of work they are doing. The most affordable ones, the books which you find the cheapest as students which we could afford, were easily available. And Mahatma Gandhi not only wrote in the first one, he wrote more than 60 articles in that particular magazine. And there were difference, no doubt there were difference, as it happens in a democracy. And Mahatma Gandhi was always, as you had shown the clip, that no advertisements and no ideological leaning. That is one of the most important things which is there. And Jairam Ramesh is trying to become a Mani Shankar 2.0. That is the whole problem. You will always find replacements in Congress, whether Rahul Gandhi speaks in London or otherwise, or calls Muslim League secular, or the Congress compares Bajrang Dal with the PFI, a banned organization. This is their standard habit. And they've always been doing it. And then somebody tries to come out and explain, no, this is not the official stand, or they did not mean this or that. This always happens with the Congress with an eye on the Muslim votes as well. You hurt Hindus first, you become a Hindu hater, you don't do anything on 26/11, you call the saffron terror, you coin the word saffron terror. So many things, time and again. I think people's memory seems to be short. Otherwise, they would not have come back in Karnataka. And believe me, they are doing it time and again. And they have actually become Hindu haters. And the amount of humongous work which has been done by Gita Press to uplift the mankind overall and to work for Sanatan Dharma. No, please look at their any articles or any books, or whether it is Kalyan or otherwise. You will not find any communal overtone. In fact, it talks about greater India, it talks about harmony, it talks about secularism, everything. But Congress, I don't know from where do they get their ideas. I'm rather surprised. And some people start defending them, come out and start saying, yes, Jairam Ramesh is wrong, absolutely wrong. And believe me, government of India.
Jairam Ramesh missed that point, and George Kurian is also conveniently overlooking that fact. Mr. Kurian?
Well, not really. The Gandhi Peace Prize has been awarded to Gita Press.
I'm not talking about the Gandhi Peace Prize. A stamp, commemorative stamp, was released in honor of the founding editor of Kalyan, published by Gita Press, Mr. Kurian.
See, just having printed about 1 million copies of Gita or Tulsidas or some scriptures doesn't mean that
some scriptures. Gita is some scripture for you. No, just like Rahul Gandhi said, you're lying down and all that. Gita is some scripture for you. Gita Press, you said, is a small shop. No, you said it's a small printing press. I don't remember exactly what you said. Were you dismissing? You were dismissing it. Now you are saying some Gita and all that. What is this?
Pranesh, let me make it very clear. There are so many presses which are older than 100 years in India, right from in Goa, and they have printed millions of copies. So, holding a benchmark of printing millions of copies.
Do you know that M.K. Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi himself wrote for the first edition? Do you know, not just that, Rabindranath Tagore, Rama Tirtha, Munshi Premchand, all of these are people who have contributed, including Congress leaders who've contributed to the Kalyan. So, I'll ask you again, is it just a district level magazine that you'd like to dismiss it, Mr. Kurian?
Well, again, I would like to say that they have written articles. That doesn't mean that they
Let's bring in the insider. Let me bring in Mr. Lalmani Tiwari. तिवारी जी, सबसे पहले तो टाइम स्टॉप पे स्वागत है, आपने हमें समय दिया। ये ऐसा कहा जाता है कि जो गीता प्रेस उसको सेटअप किया गया था टू स्ट्रेंथन हिंदुत्व आजादी के बाद, जो ऐसे बात जो कहते हैं, आप उनसे क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
नहीं, देखिए, हम तो मानव मात्र के कल्याण के लिए काम कर रहे हैं और गीता एक ऐसा ग्रंथ है जो सार्वकालिक है, सार्वभौमिक है और सार्वदेशिक है। तो गीता प्रेस के प्रचार प्रसार के लिए खुली संस्था के लिए ऐसी बात उपयुक्त नहीं होगी।
मगर ये बताइए कि गांधी जी का क्या रिलेशनशिप था गीता प्रेस और द कल्याण के साथ?
देखिए, गीता प्रेस से गांधी जी के और गीता प्रेस के भाई जी से, जो कल्याण के आर्य संपादक थे, बड़े घनिष्ठ संबंध थे। कल्याण में महात्मा गांधी जी के कई लेख छपे हैं, 1-2 लेख नहीं छपे हैं। यहाँ तक कि जो पहला अंक कल्याण का छपा था उसमें भी गांधी जी का लेख छपा, दूसरे वर्ष में जो कल्याण छपा उसके भी पहले अंक में छपा। तो बहुत से लेख छपे और भाई जी ने जब इनसे गांधी जी से ये बात पूछी थी कल्याण के विषय में, तो उन्होंने 2 सुझाव दिए थे। उनका पहला सुझाव था कि कल्याण में किसी प्रकार का विज्ञापन न छापा जाए। दूसरा उनका सुझाव था कि कल्याण में किसी पुस्तक की समीक्षा न छापी जाए। और उनके दोनों सुझावों का आज भी 97 वर्ष हो गया कल्याण को प्रकाशित होते हुए, उनके दोनों सुझावों का पूरी तरह आदर हो रहा है।
शायद लोग जो कांग्रेस पार्टी में वो भूल गए कि उन्हीं की पार्टी ने 1992 में क्या किया और उससे पहले गांधी जी ने के संबंध गीता प्रेस के साथ क्या थे। तिवारी जी, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग अस। देशरत्न निगम, मिस्टर कुरियन, थैंक्स फॉर योर टाइम। टेकिंग अ शॉर्ट ब्रेक, व्यूअर्स, lots more lined up. We'll tell you what's happening in US ahead of Modi's visit.